Hello and welcome to Direct Mail Monday, November 20th, 2017. Steve Sipress here. The end of an extremely busy day here, tying up all kinds of loose ends and getting all kinds of things going, knowing this is an extremely short week. For most people, just a short week. For some of us here in the United States, I will be off on Thursday. We're actually hosting about 15 or 20 people here for Thanksgiving, so that'll be a lot of fun, especially for my beautiful wife, Rochelle, who loves being the hostess with the mostest. And I'll be back at work and getting a lot of stuff done on Friday, which ought to be a great day to get stuff done because there ought to be less interruptions than normal. Today, phones ringing off the hook and text messages blowing up, and I logged into Facebook. Facebook messages pop up across the screen and LinkedIn messages, and crazy. Yeah, I think everyone's the same. Am I the only one? Scott DeSalvo's here. We're all trying to get a ton accomplished in a short week, so especially on Monday in Overload. But finally getting to my video of the day, and today it's all about the postcards and what I call the number one mistake. What do I call the number one mistake people make with postcards? And actually, it's broader than that. I use postcards because it's Direct Mail Monday, but actually it's the number one mistake people make in all of their advertising and marketing. And I'll show you. First, let me share the rhino of the day. And it is this postcard. Go figure. See what I did there? This postcard from the World Wildlife Fund. There it is, the World Wildlife Fund of a Indian or Asian rhino. For rhino connoisseurs, it is distinct from the African rhino. The African rhino is much like the white rhino, much rounder in a look, and this is a much more pointed kind of look, the Asian or Indian rhino. And it says something on here. I left my glasses downstairs, but it says, once found across the entire northern part of the Indian subcontinent. A lot of stuff going on there. So it's northern part of the subcontinent, northern part of the India subcontinent. So I guess you got like southern half of India, and rhinos were once found across the northern part of that subcontinent of India, whatever. Today, only about 2,400 greater Asian one-horned rhinos survive in India and Nepal. So I guess technically this is the greater Asian one-horned rhino. And today, it says, but this postcard has got to be at least 30 years old. And so hopefully there are more now, because hopefully conservation efforts have upped the numbers as they are for other types of rhinos. Hopefully it's not lower, though. Anyway, so there's a postcard signifying that I'm talking today about postcards. And these are not exactly postcards. So I'm stretching a little bit for Direct Mail Monday to fit them in here in the lesson. But pretty much these could be postcards. So as the story goes, give a little background. I was at a business meeting, mastermind meeting a couple of weeks ago with about 15 or 20 entrepreneurs, all in the same industry, all in the same field of business. So I highly recommend everyone join mastermind groups. Should include ones within your own industry, so you can see best practices. So it's very easy to take ideas from one person and implement them in your own business. For instance, here you had somebody who got up and she was the most successful person in the room, so she was asked to come up and give a presentation, went to the whiteboard, and she wrote out her whole calendar for the week and talked about time management. And everyone in the room could pretty much relate, hey, I could have the same schedule because I'm in the same exact business. So that's why being in an industry-specific mastermind group is beneficial and fantastic. However, so many people ignore and don't even ever experience or know, therefore, the tremendous advantage of being in an inter-industry mastermind group where there are all different industries represented. So that Scott here, being in one of my first mastermind groups I ever ran as an attorney, was in there with a real estate agent and a mortgage broker and a copywriter, and there was a chiropractor and all kinds of different businesses. So Scott could hear and anybody in these whatever you want to call them, inter-industry mastermind groups, we can get ideas coming in that we never would have thought of in our own industry. We'd never hear it in our own industry. Nobody's ever doing it in our industry, but we take something from outside the industry.